Howdy, I've returned, and of course today, we're still doing the grind towards 300. It says in the title, we're 293 plus. Almost 320. I mean, if we counted all of the levels that we've accumulated and however they would calculate what my level would be if we put all of these different seasons together, maybe. But that's not how this works, so let's go ahead and roll back down here. I guess I'll see what the 75 is looking like. I've changed my gear in the last few days, so mostly, 75 to 79 is what we've been running. We go again. How's everybody doing? What's up? Alright, I have Dante as my pet. We waited this long for a dog like this, we better actually use him. At least sometimes. Azul mostly stealing the show, naturally. Alright, there's you, and there's a little Hellbinder. We played with this, we're good to go. Yesterday, of course, I fixed my cooldown, so now we never go on cooldown with the death trap. It's a good time. Apparently we needed more aftermath for whatever reason. The math doesn't exactly math, but we just... if it works, so we go with it. You go, suppressor's gone. It's just me, myself, and I just feel really squishy. I forget what that's like. But usually, we have a crew. A bit of a crew. We'll trickle it in here. I'm sure we'll find them soon. Okay, now let's get that going out here and to the right. Okay. Just do it. Poison Enchanted is dead. Let's see how we're doing out here on the northeast. Got a little terror out here. Got that going for me. Summoner, I've got that. There's a dead end. We don't want to play here. Keep going. Be out this way. Champions, nope. What else is going on for you? That's okay. Northwest, we got poison mortars. A little slog loam. And then, what's this doing? We got a little channeling. I can take it. I'm not going to deal with that. I'll go over this way. Plague Bear, Electrified Obelisk. These are dead. Looking pretty good here. Pop these. Only 1 to 2. Yep, that'll do it. Suppressors. Gonna teleport out of the way. I got you. That's done. So we're having Subo identify everything on the map for me. Subo's a crutch. I always think about taking him off and like putting any of the other ones there, but I realize he actually does interact with some of the stuff I'm doing better than the others, so it's not just the map part we keep him for. So we deal with it. I need to kill more though. What do we have now? I got lots of trash mobs. We can go ahead and play with that, I guess. There may have been something in the corner. No, see what would show me. So we cleared all this, and now it's down to just kill some random garbage. That's what's up. Lethal, I missed it last time. Spiders are not worth enough. We need more. How you doing out here? We'll go this way. Let's see how we do. Northeast. Right around these parts. Yeah, that done. So many dad gamers do play the D4. Part of the meme now. Congratulations. Let's see now. Scourge of the Land. Here you go. And I've got plenty of potions here we can take up in a moment. I'll take that. Grab the ring. We go again. I am in need of an XP well, but I'm gonna hold it for now and see who trickles in before I hit them because I do not have a lot of those. They are a little scarce. I have literally burned out all of my current Nightmare Dungeon dust to make those, which is very abnormal to be scraping that bottom of the barrel for these, but you know, that's how it goes. Like technically, if I am only to fuel my own forgotten wisdoms today, I would run out before in the stream. That's how few I have. I mean, it looks like a lot of the inventory, but it's not. 1 an hour. 1 an hour. I have to actually do Nightmare Dungeons to try and get more. Imagine. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we're doing out here on the east. We got more multi-shot to play with. Roll right over. We got Tempest and Vampirics. I think that's all good. I'm gonna check what's over here. Since Subo's been so kind to identify the fact that there are things here to kill, I will check them out just a little bit. Over here now we go. Got Frozen the Summoners, Little Rhyme Claw. Champion tried to interrupt me, but it didn't get to do too much. The 80 latency in my own server, which is actually pretty decent. It's gotten better. Like last season it was always set at 90. Now when I look over there, it's set at 80. Improvements have been made. Champions. We're using like the total dashes and teleports and soar and you know all these different kind of builds. Even a little bit of extra latency, you notice. You know, so even when I go to the West Coast, I can feel the difference in dash a little bit. Go to EU and farther out though, oh you really feel it then. Purse. Okay, that's all fine. Let's see what we're doing here. Our east side. No problems. All good. All gravy. Gravy. Can't even eat that most of the time. Frozen electrified obelisk. Those are gone. There was a champion. Did nothing to me that I care about. Now we're over here. Wallers. I got you done. Now what else is going on for me out here? We don't need Shadow Enchanted. A little bit of this. Execution. 20 wins. Those are done. Now we're gonna keep it moving out here. Do I need these? Nope. Champions. So where do I go from here? This is Koron's demise. We cleared all that. And now we got the same problem we had last time. I got all these little stragglers and they equate to you're not done yet. Or something else on the other side is another elite. Let's see what's down here. Maybe. We got something going on. So this one had 2 split sides. Gross. Kinda gross. But he gets it done. Let me in. How we doing? What are we up to? There's the Den Mother. See you, gal. Elias. Killed me a few times yesterday when he spawned right on me. And I resent that. Grab a sword. Give me this. Still looking for a less high maintenance amulet. I got Frigid Finesse Unstable. With Dex, the Unstable has the GA, which is also not ideal. So we could do better there. We could do better. Okay, so later today is the buff on a lot of different things across the game, isn't it? So in Rogue's case, Flurry gets another boost, so I don't know the pieces for that necessarily. I'm in no rush to do it because the utility on this one is still gonna be superior. At some point I might mess with that Flurry. Sup, Mac? Okay, multi-shots. The Shadow Enchanter healer you. Little Plague Bear this way. What else are we doing with base on the southwest? Got more where that came from. Teleporters here. Got anything good for me over here? This is just champion stuff. Pass on all of those. See now, southeast, we got champions. Hit this again with the suppressors. And then left. Okay, now terrifying. Summoner suppressors. Red touch. And let's go ahead and hit this. Warning, how you doing in the region? Okay, I don't need that, do we? No, we don't. Here's a champion on the right side. Get that artillery. Fine again. Frozen suppressors. This is all good. Okay, nothing. Electrified obelisk. Teleporters. Okay, then champions. Electrified obelisk, chilling winds. Is okay. Explosives. And the next ones, don't want these. And right. Close to teleport and a summoner. All of those get to hang out together. Is there anything around this corner that I want? Nope, just champions and trash. We're gonna keep going over here to the northwest then. See what's going on. Champion wise, I've got that. Close to vampiric. There. They're just extras. What else you got for me? Offer positioning, go on. Get out of that corner. You don't want to be there. No, thank you. Okay, Mortar Tempest. Traditionally went with that Fireborn. And we need a smidge more. That's not my bridge. This is my bridge. Got it. Into the back, we have a Seething Hive Master. Hello, my friend. How do we do? We're on fire. Nice of the Hive Master to block those shots for me. It's kind of funny. Using the enemy to avoid the shade. Armor, vuln damage on the gloves. Not quite what I would be interested in. Although an armor GA would not hurt. The core GA I have currently is gonna stick there. Not like I've been dying a lot, so we're in okay shape to just leave it the way it is. I'm gonna change that horse skin. I'll see it in the loading screen. Something's gotta be done. I'm rocking the red a bit today. They'll let me in. I don't remember the patch notes so they were fixing this, but I would like them to. I wanted the very like eerie looking red. That's the one. This cosmetic is not bad for it. Find another one. What was this one? Infernal Horde season. Kinda cool, I suppose. And then we'll give it a flag. Sure, that's functional enough. A little fiery today. Okay. Going through. I say this, I say this story a lot, but my gaming history, mostly, a lot of it is MMORPGs from Asia. A lot of old school Asian MMORPGs, you stand in one area, you fight over one area for months at a time to get a smidgen of XP, where even if you died in PvP, you would lose that experience and you would still go for it. So that is my gaming background. So this game and this grind is super chill, super nice, and the community not nearly as toxic as all the PvP games. So it's easy for me to just log in every day, chill, and vibe. Nothing different than what I'm used to, minus, of course, the toxicity in here. So it's all good, and then we have a good community here that's super chill with me. So I don't get tired of it. But that being said, though, it is not the game itself for me in a lot of cases, where if it was just nobody around playing by myself, this game of all games, you know, maybe it would not be the first one I would choose every time. So that's fair enough. I get it when people come through and they're surprised. But the vibes we have here, just, they hit different. They hit different. Okay, let's see here. Champions. We do play some PoE 2. PoE 2's got their new league coming the end of August. No, it's not like we only do D4 anymore. Mostly D4, for sure. But we travel a little bit now. Okay, now what are we doing? Down we go. And this one is seasonal, so we get to do the grind all over again every few months. No problems there. We go for our seasonal. Okay, let's grab the protection. So every season, a bit of a new adventure. Just enough that it keeps my interest. Gorthy. Champions out here. See what else we got going on. Poison wall or mortars. Here's a little rot thruster. Good enough. Don't need any of those. They just blow up. That's all we need. Just keep going down below. These are okay. Like fight obelisk mortars and chilling waves. Let's see how we're doing. Do we want that? No, we don't. Next elites. Group up just a little bit for me. Let's see what's on northeast. It looks a little bit more dense here. Dead end though. Okay, so we're over to the next one. How are we doing? Mortars, teleporters. These are okay. Got that going. Now what are we doing on left? This one, champions. No elites. Should be elites here. Yeah. About the right distance we would expect. Okay, mortars are good. Now, how do you do we need that? No, we don't. We want these. Okay, shock lance friend. That's that. Let's go hit that layer. Been in there like 2.5 minutes. That's alright. I'll do 3. Okay with it. And then our stagger. There we go. Otherwise, don't you worry about the glyph. Of course, we've had that finished for ages. Well, ages, a few days. 2 days if everything 100. Don't worry about that until the next character, which will be a spirit board sometime after I get to 300. So we got a few more days working on this, probably, and then spirit born things. Still haven't hit that well yet. I'll do it after this one. Okay, now what do we have? Champions are dead. Next up, we should have elite here. An elite, a triple. The Gorthy. Raxi is dead. And what else do we have for you? Champions. We can play with this. Right here, again, we got a Tempest. Hit those. And the Chilling Wind. Carver Shaman. Dead end. What is going on next? Left side lunatics. Clear these out. Fine for it. And then these. Chilling Wind. Summoner Electrified Obelisk. These out. And we'll see how we do on the right side. Low seed poisons. Chilling Winds, these are good. Now what do we have here? On to the right, you guys. Pressure Chilling Wind. What is that shaman thinking it's doing? Getting stunned, staring off into the corner. Good old death trap. I feel like it's one of those things like every season I gotta take a little bit away from it. Like, oh, too many people played it again. Alright, so we can't have that. So let's make it stun less. Like, oh, let's make it pull less is what they did already. Like, oh no, more, not as much overpower? Okay, fine. We're still playing it. Okay, throw some mortars. Here's the frost grip. Get rid of you. Let's see what else we can do on the northwest side. Teleport, terrifying. Night blades. Champion see we need that. No, we don't. Fine. Pyrrhic explosives. The chilling wind. Plague bearer, summoner. Going for me. Let's take a look at how we do on the left. A little bit of this, crowd of protection, multi-shot. All these things are just trash bombs. This one's only in the circle. This corner. It's kind of a circle-ish. Like a rectangle. Take the follow, welcome in. Page Master. That one is done. These are okay now. Let's keep it going over here to my left. This will be fine for the moment. Good to you. And then we got that champion here. Our guardian's there. 2.5 into the boss room. Okay. Functional. Stun as fast as, or CC as fast as I would like. As long as it dies, I guess it's fine. Nothing fun for me here. How's my obel situation? I got 1,056, so that's fine too. The hell is leaving it? We're just leaving it. You kind of just know the distance after a while. Like every few steps you expect there should be elites. Because we've just done it so much. You kind of get a feel for the rhythm of when another set should be. And then if you don't get that set, the odds are maybe you missed it somewhere. A lot of the time. Alright. We've kind of done this a lot. Just like the guys who like the unofficial leaderboard, they know which spawns and maps are good enough to actually try. Otherwise they reset. It's similar with like fishing, you just know after a while what you're looking for, what you're doing. Okay, champions. That one's done. Here we go with these. Don't want that now. We want this one here. These are 3 elites actually. Those are done. Don't want these. Over here to the right, do we need that? No, we don't. Next set of use are the champions, so we're gonna expect the elites to be in this room. There you go. Okay, Sarah frozen. And we'll go portal. Let me in. Cool. I'll go this way. No problems. See, I wish we knew less. But after you do things so much in this game, you definitely see the seams. And like even like the double up of what kind of mobs show up together are static. So generally, if you see one type, you will know which is the other. Kind of just is what it is. It's one of those like I don't know if they're sure they want it more variable or less. Like, I think in the pit, the way it is, it's supposed to make it more variable. It's open enough to you never know what you're gonna get kind of energy. That would actually be more fun. But originally, I don't think they were sure exactly how far they wanted to take it as the end game thing. So we'll see what happens. Pop these to those. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. And usually my touch grass is one house to another just to basically play on my Steam Deck and still do this. More or less. More or less. Here, poison, red spade. Everybody else does the touching of the grass for me, so I don't have to. That's pretty much how it goes. Do we need that? No, we don't. Let me grab this lethal. Suppressor summoners. Here you go. Yeah, no, right? It's a nice deal. Champions. They're really good. Now let's see how we're doing out here. These 3, lightning enchanted. Got these done. Might have something down here for me to work with. There you go, frozen. Let's go ahead and bring that in. Is that enough to get me in the boss room yet? Close, but not there yet. There it is. So let's see who we got over here. On top is Resurrecting Malice. Just like that. You can deal with you. Don't hurt too much. Nice. So that's all through. Here we go again. We're well over halfway through this level. I was actually going to try and finish this level after stream, but doing a bunch of other stuff instead. That's fine. We got plenty of time to get the 300. I'll do that up. To the next. Out of Hydra, we do this in a minute. The Hydras right now are so fast. Yeah, next round. Next round. We'll grab the Hydra. I was just talking about the Hydras. Champions. Got more shock lance out here. Got Mac out there. We could easily put it up to a 79. He goes and rushes the back floor, and it's like no time flat. Like we practically just log in, load into the boss room with the Hydras. The Empirics. There we go. Do we want that? No, we don't. Right side here for you, the shock lance. Get these as you do. Oh, I'm stuck in a corner. We do not like that. Explosive. I think that follow. Welcome in. Champions. Good. What do we have here? On to east. Nothing. Okay, let's grab that blast wave. Yeah. Exactly like that. Colonel Sister. We want this one. Suppressor. Here you go. And then we got champions. It's one of those, like, so effective, we know how it's gonna go next season. So our Hydra Forever enjoyers, I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe just take a little bit of damage off of it. A little bit. I don't see them taking away teleport from Sorcerer. That'd be absolutely tragic. They know better, I hope. I hope they know better. Okay, no, we don't need this too much, do we? Nah, let's go to the other side. First Catacombs experience right here. Okay, left. Go ahead and take a look out here. Pop these. I do not post builds these days. Sometimes I will post my paragons and whatnot, but like the actual full-on guide and all the explanations, I usually just send everybody to somebody else. Because, especially when it's like a more meta build, because they all end up very the same. Looking for the ones that do the pay, of course, just go healthtides.com. See what the highest ranked ones are and kind of skim through what they have listed as builds, and you're good. You're good. And Empirics. I always do my own paragons, so they end up very similar by the end when I keep tweaking it. It's like, yeah, there you go. There it is. More or less the same as what they have in a slightly different order. So it's one of those, like, I don't need the extra time to flesh all that out when there are definitely people out there that, like, that's their whole thing. Okay, don't want that. No, we don't. Let's see how we do on the other. Okay, explosives. And at this point, even like when you play the more non-meta builds, they're kind of floating around somewhere out there that they're very similar. So I don't worry about it personally. I am mostly like live stream. That's generally what I do. I'm here hanging out with you guys. That's my primary shtick. And of course the yapping when I do it. Thank the follow. Welcome in. And to the right. There you go. Champions. These are done. Full enchanted suppressors. There we go. Pop these. Yeah, see, yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you know how the game works, you get to that point where it's kind of like, there you go. Fire enchanted chilling. And with this over here to the right, like this. We'll go hit that Guardians there. Into the boss here. That was a little slower than the others. Because Catacombs got homie. And so, Slither, my friend. Good meowing. It's a read. Okay, so there's that. Around the ovals. I'm gonna pick up Mac for the next one. Most people don't list Shaco this season. Even last season, we were already running predictions. Okay, let's go ahead and accept this. Let's see what else we got going. Right here, we don't need that one. Let's get rid of these. And then we want to do ovals. And then we need one of those Forgotten Wisdoms. Yes, in a server, in a East. Right now we are playing in the West, since the Hydra is West Coast. Their teleport matters more than my dash here. You get that coffee. Okay, there is the well. Grab these, take this. And then the strong room, immediately. Right here for me. Select all these. What colors do we have in this party right now? I'm still blue. Alright, fine. I think we got the teal. Alright. Yeah, a pit push generally last season was also error perdition. At the very top spot. Shaco was like speed farm to kind of chill. But the real damage is in air. Okay, vibing. Okay, right here is done. So what do we have now? Go ahead and take that one. We got this one, and we got that one over there. And then back to these. Go like this. How much is it worth for me now? It's like 11k. Yeah, 11k on these. Okay, now we get to do another one of those. Wait for that one to finish up there. I'll do this one next. Wait for that one. Wallers. Plague bearers. Dun, 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 dun. Activate. Here you go. That'd be the 6 out of 6 completing this one. Yep, and then there's Agony. Down she goes. We'll pop this right open. There you are. And then we'll grab chest armor, helms, back over to the portal. Probably this one, the next one, or the one after that. Okay, here. We get to do the carrying thing. He went left, so we'll go right. This way. Looking for the statue. Okay, now what do we want? I would expect this to be around this corner. Nope, we went to a far right. When does it ever do this? Yeah, I guess it's gonna be over here. That is abnormal for this. Alright, so here, we'll grab you after these are dead. There they go. Cool deal. And the southwest. Rolling with it. Got our well, we're happy with that. So we place this. And the boss. Dear Lord. Boom, 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 boom. Right, back to the pits we go. This helmet, I wish it dyed more red than it did gold. Go right in. We got these mothy looking sorcerers rocking Hydra everywhere. The even Max characters have similar vibes. Okay, like fight Obelisk, I'll play with that. Little outlaw deal. Who's down here before I leave? Anything there we want to get the triple elite in this spot? Pop this one. Do those. Okay, now that one is done. Take the pilot, welcome in. And the right side. For Obelisk here for you. Got those as you are. Got these cleared out. And then we probably don't have anything over that side that we need. This one's got the elite, so that's about right. It's configuration. That one out of here. My enchanted is done. Right here, there's another triple elite. That champion a little too close for comfort, so we're gonna have to go ahead and sort that. There you are. Next up, we got that spark touch. Careful about that AoE. Haley is gone. Now that's fine. About a minute flat into the boss room. Leading Hive Master. Done. Okay, anything here we needed to pick up? Nope. Mobiles are at 1 tick. I spent those. In good shape. Those are kind of cool. This part of me wants to switch to the fire ones. I'm picky. I'm picky. If the wardrobe wasn't so buggy, it would change my cosmetics more. If they fix that with the next patch that's coming up. One could hope. Let's go. Need that? No, we don't. Okay, suppressors. We get rid of these marauders. See what else is going on this side. Got more where this came from. Yes, we do. Here you go, summoners. Back to the left. How's that looking? Water summoner. Right there. Left side. I got this. Do we want to play with that one? No, we don't. Champion. A little bit of that. Ghostly Wall or Chilling Wind. The blister skins are good. Now left. Touch more. There we are. 40 seconds into the boss room with that map. Dash it. Want to keep doing the dashy things. Chest armor crossbow. Go next. I generally don't do Dark Citadel because the rewards on it are generally not worth my time. When the crew does Dark Citadel, they do it on my day off. They call it Citadel some days. So we do have people who play it around, but I don't. It does not contribute heavily to me doing the 1 to 300 Paragon either. Of course, early in the season, I'm less likely to be interested in it. It's just use of time. Poison. That Plague Bear. Seems really fun content though. It's just I don't chase stuff for that purpose. Okay, what's this doing? Look at all the suppressors. We got these triple free elites to deal with here. Go shock lancers. All fine and dandy. Shadow enchanted shock lance. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Left side, all good for me. There you go, explosives. Champion on right. There's that. Sure thing. Let's see how we're doing over here now. Okay, champions, lightning enchanted wall or tempest. Fine for it. And let's go ahead and hit the guardians there. Up here again. Ramble. That is you. We go next. So what does the weekly chest give you? So that we can't get in like the minute flat from any of these other things we do. Go ahead and open. Got it. What's that? Mine did a 79 yet? Yeah. So there's like, is it enjoyable? Yes. Is it something that's like really worth your while unless you really just really like to do it for fun? Yeah, maybe not. While they're chilling with. Get rid of these. Right there for me. Oh, well, can't just teleport like a cool kid. Clear the champs right there for us. Looking pretty good. These are fine. And I'll see about going over to the northwest side. These I don't need right this second. Champions, these are good. Let's get rid of this again. These must go. Champion here, right? Clear those out. Lightning as you do. Pop these. Pop those to the right side. Clear that. Explosive and poisons. That Night Penitence. Popping that one. Teleporters. That Night Penitence. Got that out. And then, what do we do? Here is the Guardian's Lair. Up top again. The Chief Marauder. Thanks. So generally the rule here, we do not mention anybody else's name unless they are actually right here. Good, bad, anything, period. Just because it makes it a lot easier on everybody that I never have to, no. Like, I elaborate on pretty much anything that comes in the chat and talk about anything, and I'd rather not talk about people because generally it's disrespectful, even if it's a good thing. Okay, now let's go ahead and open this again. Do these. I don't rank people against each other. I don't want to compare people against each other. I don't want to favor anybody else over anybody else because I like the entire community. You know, all that. Okay. Poison enchanted shocklands and plague bears. Vol Codlac. There we are a-going. Be here to the left. Explosive frozen. Got that going for me. And what do we have here? There we go. Okay, suppressors. Liquefied obelisk. There we go. Let's see how we're doing over to the left side. South side. Go lightning enchanted. Barking prowler. There we go. And we'll go ahead and hit that portal over here on the left. Cool deal. Now what else are we doing on the right? Fire enchanted wall or poison. Get that going. Let's see how we're doing over here to the blast wave. And the East champions. Cool with that one. Now let's go ahead and roll out here to the Plague Bearer. Nangari Oracles. Let's gonna explode. No worries here. Let's see what we got out here on the other side. Champions, mortars, electrified obelisk. Whoops. Okay, here. That one's all good for me. Let's see how this is doing. Suppressor Shadow Enchanted. Well, let's hit that Guardian's Lair. Boom, boom, boom. Sea Hag. Hello, hello. There is that. Let's go. Keep looking at that bar. We don't want to be looking at those. Yeah, but anytime you mention like anybody, then you leave somebody else out and all these sort of things. That's why I just like flat roll. Flat roll, just we don't do it. Okay, here we go. Champions. Imperial Wallers. We're gonna clear these out. Alright. And we'll move on here to the northeast. Fountain of Frozen Fire enchant. Get that Kaya Shadow Touch. Good deal. Okay, Lightning Vampiric Suppressors. Here's the Death Flash. Got that Sure Tick. Cool. I don't need to deal with those. We're looking for something shinier than these. There's that Kaio. A bit of that. Gain stealth. Perpetual stealth for a split second. So hidden, so stealthy. Like, I'm attack you, but now you can't see me for the split second. I attack you again. Are you confused? Yeah, only person confused is probably myself. Suppressor and Shadow Enchant, please. One of you just leash back and instantly heal in front of my face. But how? I don't know. Okay, he went that way. We can also go this way. Every direction. The Hydra's been here. Champions. Hey, Drugula. Righty. Billy wins. Little terror. This might do it. The Waller here with the Unstoppable already. Gross. Aha, got it. Worked extra for that last one. Do not appreciate it. That Drowned Sea Hag is done. Cool deal. Open these up. Do we need these? No, we don't. We go next. Got the dead rat focus. The dead rat. I don't even know that's southern. I don't know what that was. The dead rat focus, best focus though. Rat? Yeah, rat? Like cartoon character. Summoner. Get that out of the way. Champion. Shockland. Dancing. No. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Terrifying's gone. For the explosion. Play away Terrifying. See how the champion does. A little bone snapper. Okay, all three of these. I still don't know what the heck was going on with our UI in the stream yesterday. We would queue up for the page, and somebody would be X'd out, and then somebody was like a hollow image that was different than the usual. I'm still confused. I saw the X out of that explosion like the infusion does. That's why I thought of it. So many weird things in this game. You never know what kind of bugs you're gonna get. And it's almost patch day, or patch time, so, you know, we roll the dice again. So we got it into a minute. And mother. And daggers. Ovals. Would you like to collect that? Thank you. I hardly actually see Dante. I'm so spoiled. I'm used to Azul. Azul who glows like a blue light bulb and you can't miss him. And then everybody else. There's everything else. Apparently we need more glowing pets. These guys are pretty neat. Thank you for follow. Welcome in. Champion. guardians. I got you, the triple elite prey maker, fighting against my own traps there that I let in with. Binders, so cursed. It's been a few weeks now, and I'm already like, Hellbinders, please go away. Go away. Why did you add these? Why did it have to be this way? But granted, I'm one of the people that always looked at those in the Night Redemption. It's like, why don't these appear anywhere outside of static form? So now that they don't, I'm like, put them back in the static form. I don't know. I like the variety. It's just, we need more variety, period. And maybe I'll notice less about how often I'm seeing these new Hellbinders everywhere. Okay, Summoner's good. Anything back here we can play with? Yes. That'll do. I don't know why that Guardian's Lair portal had to appear so far from me. Here to the land. He's gone. There you go. Next. They just want to be my friend. I don't believe it. I don't trust it. Flip it. You appear as Doberman when you hear dog. I love Dobie. Dobie. They're goofy. They just look mean. Well, I mean, people train them to be pretty mean. But as far as like those kind of dogs, like usually dog person myself, I may watch too much YouTube. They often say that Doberman are not nearly as persistent as some of the other mean dogs. They just have a vibe. Suppressors. Yeah, bite your butt, that's true. They could do that, but any of them could. Champions for you. Then Angari's here. Yeah, you don't like the ears and all that sort of deal. Get clipped. Fair enough. They're fine. Right here we go. Yeah, not gonna lie, I like the look of the clipped ears, but yeah, that's not how they naturally are. Okay then, that's done. Pop these. The Doberman that forgot to grow it 10 times more vicious to make up for the fact that they didn't grow. Fair enough. Okay, suppressors. We'll go into that Guardian's Lair. Yeah, yeah. Blood Bishop. Let's grab a sword because it's a double sword. Ooh, damage and heal. May as well left that right on the ground because that's where it belongs. Like Pitbull Lab. See, usually people have the opinion of the Pitbulls being the really mean ones. Dexterity, fire resistance. We go next. Here we go again. Okay. Whoops. So at some point, I'm gonna have to make a compromise and find like a dog that I like the look of that's actually a cute dog. Because I like the big mean ones personally, but they're higher maintenance, so you know. So usually I like the Aussie Shepherd. I guess sometimes I call them the American Shepherd now. Like the Australian Shepherds. Like, those are derpy dogs, but I like the look of their snouts. Okay, here. Close to my obolus. These are done. The wiggle butts. That's what they call them. I like the wiggle butts. They come in all sorts of different sizes, so that's an alright dog for me. But yeah, I really like Dobies. That's why I like Dante here so much. Death Trap. I also like Greyhounds, but both of those kind of dogs, that's a lot of touching grass, I think would be my problem in the end. Then again, Australian Shepherds have a lot of energy too. You like the smaller ones, you know, like, that's the real reason I don't have a dog. It's all there's too much touching grass. Okay, now let's see. Poison Terrors. Poppies. I see. Let's grab that one. How we're doing over here to the right. What do I have here for us on the northeast? Suppressors. Yup. That's a lot of maintenance. That's a lot of maintenance. That's a lot of effort taken away from my demon slaying. That's what I'm saying. Enjoy other people's dogs. How about that? That's why there's a pet tax in both of my Discord servers. Like, you can all have the dogs and cats and all these cool things that you can share, and I can just be like, I don't have to take care of them. I can enjoy them a little bit. That looks cute. Okay, we're going back to Demon Slayer now. Mortar Chili Wind. We'll get that bloated corpse fiend. Right there for us. Yeah, what are we doing? Champions. There you go. Let's hit this. Oh, up and away. Slither. Hello there. That is that. Like from a critical eye when it comes to like pets, I always see what property damage they do. So even just like someone renting a property and they bring in a pet, like, oh no. Oh no. Charge them more. Let's go accept. I'll put 10-15 minutes of paragraphs you're missing. Oh, huh? Exactly. We can't have that. We can't have that. Okay, now what are we doing? Right side. You're thinking like, oh, it's just a little dog. It won't do anything. Oh, those little dogs do plenty. Get suppressors. And then, of course, my mom's side of the family, they love Chihuahuas. They love those little rat dogs. So, a lot of my life, spent a lot of time with little rat dogs. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Okay, here, terrifying summoners. Let's get rid of all of that. Let's see how we're doing on these Southeast champions. It's like anytime I go visit, you want one? We want one? That's just because you have too many. You've gone overboard. You're trying to pawn off your problems on me. I don't think so. If it was any other dog, you know, maybe there's some negotiation to be had, but not those, not the big Chihuahuas. Those little demons. Like, don't you know I'm a demon slayer? I can't be having that. I have a reputation to uphold. Oh no, Pale Perry's alright. I like little demon pets too. Okay, here. Go with those. Thunder Dancer. Oh, pretty good. Beard Collar Frost. Grab the ring, true to harmony. We go again. Except... Even if I cower from Chihuahuas. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I may have seen some things to verify. You don't mess with those. Alright, I enchanted like 5 obelisks. Okay, accurate. Indeed. Okay. This one. Get a little bit of that. Clear these out again. Take a look at the right side, how you doing. Anything we need to right this second, right this way. There's the champion situation we can play with. What is this? Lightning suppressor. Good deal. Mortars. I see this. Okay, swamp suit teleport. Rider's gone. Now we got a little bit of you. We'll deal with that. And the west. Champion. There are 2 of you. We'll deal with you, and then we can get the elites right here now as well. There you are. Got that going. Here's a little mortar. We'll go ahead and roll with the Koron's demise. Now, what are we doing? Anything we need right here? Nothing. All these dead demons. Champions. Our Sabis. Let's go ahead and hit that Guardian's Lair. So now, what are we looking at? The Mother's Judgment. Where we go next? Oval's capped. Time to go roll Ammies. Character never rolls anything but, I mean, what else would you roll? And still not super lucky about it. I'm gonna clean this stuff up first. Here's the next one of those pits. And all those are junk. Wonder Woman. Trigger. Woman? Plural? Okay. Alright, so maximum life, resource cost reduction. None of that do I want or need. Let's go ahead and hit the pit. Approaching that last skill block on the bar. Okay. Now what are we doing? Northwest, none of these things. We want... Here's the next. So kill these up here. That needs some scraps. Hooray. Okay, northeast we got more where this came from. Champions, we've got you. There's a little bit of that. Okay, Tempest. Some summoners. Mortar, Silver, Refine, Terrifying, Clarity. Got you again. Let's see. What else is here? There you go. Like bears, suppressors. Those are gone. What else do we have here around the corner? How do we do champs? There's only over here though. Okay, dealt with a champion that was in the way. Flying Enchanted will get rid of you next. Frozen also alright. Now let's see our right side. Right here for us. Chillin wins good. Let's hit the Guardian Flare. Right up atop. Leaving Hive Master. OGA's fell, so ready to go next. Little butterfly wand. It probably has like almost no rapport chats because we're almost always in a party. I'm kind of curious now. I was thinking about. All right, so mercenaries. He has 17 boxes. To very honest, 209. That's how little we used to. Okay, Strider host. This again. Those are the only two mercenaries I've used so far all season. So that is the entirety of the story of that. Champions here. At some point I need to level up just the bare minimum of the other ones so I can open up the boxes for the bartering. Haven't even done that much. Suppressors. Good morning, Max. What's that? Okay, east. Here we are. Suppressor. Okay, now on the left. Explosive, Shoplants, and Suppressors. Here's the Scorch Maw. Winner there. Right there for us. We got 2 of you left. Empirics and Explosives. That is enough to get into the boss room. Lead Bishop. Just like that. Got my ovals, and that's all we need. Something amuses me about these blades only having the effect. I got the tips. More or less at the tips. Only there does it have a special I'm gonna kill you ability. Okay. Whoops. What are you doing? Let me see. Left side anything fine? Fun? There we go. That's what I was chilling wind on this stat. There are only 2 left. Or no, there's the 3rd one. Kind of ran off a little bit and decided to stop. Next to these, already softened up by the Hydra. Explosives and the Hellbinder. These are gone. What else do we have here? In my corner, here's a little Shockweaver. Right there again. Ran 6, Shockweaver's gone. And then who do we have next down here? Anything we need? Nothing but. We got Tempest right here for you. Here is the Firewalker. Doing pretty good now. Champions. Hit that. Fine for you. And then we'll see how we're doing over here with the champions. Those 2. Do we got anything else for me to kill around these parts? Yes, we do have these 3 in front of the portal. There we go. Up again. Bramble. The ramble's done. Let's grab the helm, the pants. We go next. Okay. Except... let us go. I'm doing well. Back on the grind. Getting close to the end of the line for the 300 this season. Looking forward to being free to do the escalations, like to actually play the content that is like the premiere for this season. Again, been quite a few days of pit only. Godry Seers and the occasional forgotten, well, counts for something forgotten wisdom dungeon. Light Hate Enchanted. See how this is doing. Alright, there. All good. What do we have to work with here? Nothing. Left side's got something shiny, maybe? Yeah, we got something down here. Catacombs map. Good times. There you go. Another set of something coming up, maybe. Right side for you. Cold electrified obelisk. That's fine. We'll take this out and we'll see how we're doing over to the next. I think everything's more or less sorted this way. Double checking. There is actually a triple elite still in the front. Shadow touch out of there. Are we there yet? There it goes. I gotta kill something else in this corner about going into the other portal. Didn't need to do any of that at all, after all. That's fine. Here's your color frosted. There you go. Alright, let's take the boots. We're going next. Activate. Oh, these are still holding steady for the time being. There's incense I don't have a ton of right now, but I was able to make full stacks of everything to start stream, so it'll hold for now. Okay, how do we do? So, see, Wallers. Got more throat slitters. Right there for me. Good for it. Questions. Yes, there are more elites here. So, champions. Reveal these things. Closes and Wallers. Those are all good. Southwest, how do you do? Vampire Lightning Enchanted. Anagari Oracle. Clear. Here. Need any of these. Champion on these. Get rid of the Bone Snapper deal. That's alright. Frozen Fire Enchanted. And the left. Maybe a little bit more in that corner I didn't get. That's alright. So we got what we needed here for the Guardian's Lair. Either way. Resurrected Malice. Done and done. Howdy, how you doing, Hammer? Need to check and make sure that I have my Spirit of Thorns new seasonal cosmetic. I bought it the other day, but it froze, like the shop often does these days. It said in my transaction history that I bought it, but I haven't actually confirmed that the store itself registers it, much less the order for the Spirit I haven't made yet. Guess we'll find out. Well, I can check this side. There are elites here. Yes, there are. So let's get rid of these two summoners here. There you go. Moving on through. Hello, how you doing, Lantern? Okay, champions, like Novice and Shock Lances. Here you go again. Necromancer, fun. Alright, what else is out here? Yes, this one. We can do with these. Champions here for that. There we go. Anything over here we need to peek out? Not really. Double check and see if we got anything over here in this corner that didn't get properly dealt with. Looking pretty clear here though. I think that's fine. You love that Diablo, hell yeah. Okay, let's go. And so this Oh, well, we got that, so we're going to teleport to the Guardians layer this way, since a portal ended up on the other side. There we go. Alright. Bam, just bam. Alright, hit this one. Accept. Alrighty. Get into that. Trying to do a thing. What was I trying to do? Checking something out. That's right. That looks right. Okay. Over to this. Clear our champion. Okay, northwest. Okay, there. Northwest. Nothing right here. Alright. Shadow Enchanted. Here's a summoner. We're gonna get rid of that prowler. Right there for me. Get that suppressor. The blocking prowler is gone. Cool. Then we'll move over here to the southwest. You played Diablo 1 on the PlayStation 1? I did too. I played Diablo 1 on both console and PC. Because the PC was, of course, my dad's. And he didn't want us to play it all the time. And he's like, you like this game here. Go play it on the PlayStation. Leave me alone. Like, give me my PC back. Champion here. I have to take both versions. Now we're always chilling wind here. There we go. And let's grab that portal. Up we are going. Okay, that is that. Let's grab the helm, the ring, the compasses, and we go next. Fair class is the wizard. I see, I see. I always liked the rogue. Go figure. But Diablo 2 Necromancer. Minion Necromancer was where it was at for me. I played a lot of different ones, but that's the one that had my heart. I did not play Diablo 3. So that one... it probably would have been a witch doctor, but don't know for sure. Gotta refresh my stuff here. There we go. Okay, champions. There you are. Right there, like the Office of Mortars. A little Frozen. Stormbender. Tyrian. That is going. And we'll take a look at how we're doing on the right side. Okay, champions. There's a Terror Stalker. I mean, maybe. Frozen Mortars. That again. Poison Tempest Chilling Wind. Fester Pool. Always preferred it on the PC though. Try and push me over to the console, but it just does not sit right. Does not sit right. The time Diablo 2 came around, we had more PCs in the house. So definitely played that one on the PC. Okay. That being said though, I love this game on my Steam Deck. I do. It also reminds me that I haven't bought a Switch 2 yet. Well, I would rather worry about that after I'm 300. I can play it and not feel like I'm missing out. I'm missing out on grinding my guns. Okay. Okay, now... got it. Darkstone. I want to say that I did, but it's one of those things that I cannot remember it, but I know there was some other action RPG on one of the consoles that felt a lot like Diablo that I definitely did play. But that's all I've got for you. The good chance that was the one, because I can't imagine there'd be that many. Alright. For Cage Masters. This one is cleared out. Alright. This one, suppressors. Get that going for us. And I want to say my brother actually played it even more than I did. Champions here. This one is gone. Got that going. Move over here to the southeast. Empiric Wallers and Cold Enchanteds. had to draw the map. Interesting. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's been so long. Who can say? Who can say? That one. Oh, see, I'm not gonna actually buy it myself. Make somebody else buy it. So it's plenty. Don't worry, plenty of money for me to still buy my cosmetics. We will not go cosmeticless in the sanctuary game. No, no, no. Take this. Okay, now what do I want? So we already got this, so I guess I'll teleport again. Go this way. Chest armor, and go next. That's like cool. The cosmetics are safe. The cosmetics are safe. Is there any game I want on Switch too? I'm probably gonna play like Mario Party on it. I would update whatever it takes to update my old Switch 1 games to it. Or do the Mario Kart thing. Alright. And then probably there are lots of like happy, chill, life sim type games that you can play over there. That would be pretty fine. Granted, a lot of those games also appear on Steam and Steam Deck. So if it appears on Steam and Steam Deck, it really should be over there because then you can mod the stuff. Because the mods are where the fun is. But we'll see. We'll see. I know the odds are it ends up being like my Switch 1 over here to my left, that I'll play it for maybe a month and then it just sits there. It's a really pretty brick. It's been a pretty brick for quite a few years now. Literally still there, exactly where I left it after that month and played it. That's not moved, and I'm pretty sure it's still charging. I'm sure it's fine. Thanks for following, welcome in. Okay, now we'll take this. Like the thing is, once I bought that Steam Deck, it was like there was no reason to worry about the Switch. Like I can play all the games I play on my PC, but over there, sign me up. There's no turning back. See how we're going on to the right. Donkey Kong. Look, this is Donkey Kong. That's true. I used to really love those Donkey Kong games. Yeah, see, Rune Factory is a good example, but yeah, it's on. Look at this sword. Another Azarath? Is that what they're giving me? Another. Oh, okay, alright. Well, I already have one that's a 28. This is a 26. They're pretty good Azarath, just not what I need. I do indeed stream D4. 12 plus hours, 6 days a week. And have done so for over 6,500 hours. Always approaching that 7K. So yes, definitely streaming Diablo. What we will do PoE 2 when that next league rolls around. The only time we really leave. You can level your Druid or yeah, sure. Here. Get that one going. Alright, here for us, Poison Enchanted, we'll roll with it. And that's all good. Now what are we doing out here to the southeast? Here we go, another triple elite. Got the Gore Thief. The NYC rolling in. And all the Hydras. Pretty much everybody but for me at this point has converted to Hydra. I don't blame them, but I think it is pretty funny. It's like, what is happening here? Oh, just the Hydras all around. Crested Plague Bearers. Zombies. Did it hit you at Boulder Road? Yeah, some builds just feel really good on the Steam Deck. Controller friendly. Suppressors. We go here to the right. Hold it down, watch it go, and realize I think there's less maintenance on this when I play on PC. Exactly right. Okay, left. This one, no we don't. We need these. We can mess with that. Have to find obelisk here for you. The cold enchant, all that looks nice. What do we have? Last time, like, what time is it? My sense of time is so warped. What's in the Guardian's lair? Spirit Collar Frost. So long farewell. Excuse me. Let's go. D4 time all the time. Well, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yes, this season Necro is rocking actually a proper minion build and Blight, which I like both of those. I'm gonna bring him in here. There you go. We are proper ready now. Well, boss in 15 minutes. Good.
You have no idea the power I wield.
Apparently he's only 20's not bad. Want to tell the party level your characters that way. Lightning Enchanted. We'll get rid of that loaded corpse speed right here for me. We'll see how we're doing over here on the right side. Just like that. That'll be swell. Over on the northwest, how you doing? Right there for me, Chili wins. The bloated corpse fiend. Here you are. And then what's going on over here on the left? Poison chance. There's the summoner. Got those again. And this going, we have more on the left side. Tempest and an explosive. NYC's Hydra chilling here with me. Champions, I don't really need this, but they're here. Go with a teleport. I see you. Whoops. Okay, Terror. Nice. Up again. 1 minute run, still holding steady. Blood Bishop. Swords. Going out the well, we're in fine shape on that front. Okay. You got the one. He has 30 well keys. Well, I see where all the well keys in the world have gone. I was saying how I don't have enough to sustain myself for a whole stream. And then NYC's got multiple, going on multiple days worth of keys. I'm taking some change. Okay, now what do we have? This way. So let's select my obelisk. There we go. That's the problem a lot of people have. Like, I know one of us here, they regularly plays Sorg and then Barbarian alternates, and he has to take a break from the Sorg deliberately every other season so he can actually play some Barbarian, because that teleport, that speed, really, it's hard to go anywhere else once you've done it. I love Sorg. The only reason I don't is Rogue and Spearport are comparable. They're not as fast, but they do fine. And then it's just not my style to play the clothies like this. Okay, now what are we doing? In a lot of games like the medium class armor. I'm the bard. I'm the... Well, I guess heavy armor if you're like auras and paladin, but you know, never backline DPS is what I think of it. Even if this game doesn't really have that kind of energy, like, it's energy like that enough. Casters are always somebody else. Only time I have a caster type is healer type, and that's out of necessity, not because it's my first choice. So, Pebble. Okay. Plus you look cool. You achieved a cool sorcerer, which is a feat for a male Sorg. Like some life. We were holding on to that Azure. That's a fancy one, I tell you what. The second one of those this season. We did do obols over here. The hat does it, yeah. Adding that hat this season did help him a lot. On the plus factor. Okay, dexterity, movement speed, no passes on the dex. Annie. That's a damn shame. The Hydra horse is pretty epic. It has the multi-headed dash. Good this time? Yes. Hydras everywhere. Yeah, it really is one of the best hats in the game. Helmets, period. This one, we need to get a champion. Nah, we're good. Okay, nothing here. Let's go ahead and roll out to the southeast side. Okay, champions. Get rid of these scrappers. Baller suppressors, electrified obelisk. All of these must go, and they do. See how we're doing out on the west. Summoners. Let me go ahead and deal with that one. That's the real danger of switching classes. If you haven't been playing them all already, you realize there's a lot of cosmetics here I like. Every single day. Oh, there's one I didn't know existed. I like this too. Oh no. I like this more than what I bought the other day. Guess we have to get them both now. Basically happened to me on Rogue. Was one of my least played, and now look at us. Look how far we've come. Camps. This again. Lightning frozen, electrified obelisk, and go ahead and hit that Guardian's Lair. We got to level 51. That's not too much leveling for us to do at all. Real Harmony. World boss in less than 10. I don't know why I'm clicking the glyph. It's a shame. Almost 294 here. June. Let's go. You ever bought a skin because you don't even play? Are you coming already, or are you? I already bought the seasonal cosmetic for Spiritborn, and I'm still a few days out. That doesn't count though. I'm just prepping for when we get there. Ori? You coming? The Barb him. She's a druid. Oh no, everybody's doing it. Alright, let's go ahead and pick her up. Mac is the one who has leadership right now. That works too, but I was just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Now you can come join on us. Get Mac back. Yes, since we were the majority of the party already. You should just move us down. Nah. There we go. Now we're good. This is fine. This is fine. We'll do the same tier. And then just remember not to spend your obols until we go back up. That's all you gotta do. Everything else is fine. Of course, when I say that, I'm mostly reminding myself because I'm terrible about remembering it. I probably should make it level bound or something. Maybe a little hard to. I don't know if the torments give different degrees of GAs when you do the old vendor. I guess that would determine it. Yeah, it's the same across all torments. It's really okay. You're over level 60, so here you can have GAs with a chance to go old vendor. Not that game breaking. You missed your foot. All suppressors. Now let's see how we're doing out here to the southwest. Okay, champions. Mortars. Here we are. Vampiric. Gari Oracle. Okay, champions. Let me see. Frozen Plague Bearers. How we looking? How we doing? There's another set of you. Yes. Can deal with that. The barb him. Oh no. Contagious. Frozen mortars. Yora. Yora something. That's what's up. These. It's actually a good point about the sorcerer cosmetics. Good thing they most of them look bad on male swords. So less temptation to buy. What if you played a female one next season? Then what? What? Yeah. Look at the foot totem. Foot totem. Alright. So what flavor ice cream? What flavor ice cream we talking about here? Okay. Get rid of these. So if we want to do the world boss thing, we of course gonna have to switch. We can do one more of these before it's time. Or he's not gonna quite make 60 like this. Yeah, we still have time enough to do another one of these. You were just shy of being able to make it into the next one. A little bit. We could play enough of it. Whoa, look at this. So purple. It's so purple. Nice mouth though. Okay, explosive shock lance plague bearer things. Let's get rid of this. There we are. Anything out here we want? Wall or mortar. This again. Did I kill enough stuff in the front there so Ori doesn't go splat? Well, I suppose I can go kill this out here a little bit. Nice. We can do that later. Avarice is in 4 minutes. Also nice. If I get this mouth and instantly my nose starts itching and itches for the next many hours. Stormbender, by the end of last stream, I felt like I was having a cold. I might still. I think it was allergies, though. Which is weird because I don't have those kind of allergies until now. Waller's frozen. Check this out. Okay. So, go the champions. 21 suppressors. All of these have got to go. Teleports, as you do. A little shock lance for us. Oh! Explosive, frozen, electrified. I know. How did this happen? I don't know. I don't know. Ice cream crunch bar. Delicious. So good, man. Such a good. Poison terror, mortars. All good, man. More corpse eggs. Whoops. Get out of this. Let's say 3rd time's a charm, but it was more than that. Alright. Stylish. Very stylish. Okay, now summoners. Hit that again for me. And let's go hit the guardians there. Yeah. At this point, my rogue and my necro are my dude characters. Everyone else is a chick. Including the Sork and the barbarian, Danny DeHito and Barb Ross. Little girls. Hey, she made it. Let's go to Dormant 4. Fair enough. Too expected. Everybody's doing it. He can't be doing it. That's not edgelord enough. Where the heck is the statue? There it is. Dun -dun. Alright, let's see if we can grab Mac somewhere in this mess. There we go. So there's our taxi. Perfect. That worked out for everyone. Great success. No problem. It didn't take much at all. I wouldn't know. That's a guarantee if it came back to hard. That would be pretty buggy. Unless you went up to Torment 4 and somebody else's party and then it was remembering what your setting was before that. Then that would be expected behavior. No one needs to know. You just stand off and cheerlead in the corner. I'm sure these people and us have the damage. We'll be alright. Who has tested this about Taco Bell? You don't know. Physical reduction doesn't do anything for me. Healing received is lame. What else is here? Reduce strength, or it gives me a bonus. Oh, this is normal notes. So I could pick up these for more resistance for now. Nope, I think you have to be in the actual instance and it should work. I mean, you could. Your party's gonna tap it anyway. I don't know how that works in this game, but you can imagine it'd be fine. Yeah, so it sends you back to whatever your difficulty setting was. So if you never boosted yourself up there, you'd still be flipping hard. We're down at hard. Defeat Avarice. We go. Like, look for my cursor in vain. There it is. 6 levels to go until 300. Good job, Ori. I'm proud of you. I stood here. I died. Oh, you were running like a coward and died. Rip. We only knew you. We hardly knew you. The 3 runs of the pit or whatever. Poor Barbell. Okay, here. What are we doing? Vibing. Cozy over there, I'm sure. Lilith's Ooze. Every time I think of that, I think the Ooze in the Turtles of Power Rangers. Maybe both. I guess there's Ooze both. Both. And then the slime and Nickelodeon. Apparently these things had a lot to do with all of our childhoods and around this. So why wouldn't there be a Lilith's Ooze? Why wouldn't there be? Yeah, Ivan Ooze, that's what I was thinking. So that's what I was thinking. There's ooze everywhere. You gotta say it that way. It doesn't count. Keep standing in the sparking gold. So, stand there. Hocus Tocus. Get to max. Alright, I gotta know what level is get to max. Like, how far away are you, buddy? They're 233. Long way to go to fulfill that name. We'll make the goblins. There they are. Just barely. There we are. Another one of you. Do that. That is do this. I'll take these. Alrighty. Did I get an ascendance here? I did. I did. So we can do those. We're gonna change to your Hydra Ori before we go and do these Uniteds. We have at least 2 of them. Return first. Alright, no problem. No problem. We unlock memories here almost all the time, don't we? Okay, looks like we have at least 3 of the ascendants then. Nice. No problem. Everybody switching and doing all that sort of thing. That's all good. While I spend on this and mess around with my gear a bit. They can do at least swapping and ice creaming and whatever else they're doing. So what do I want here? This one I don't even actually want to touch because then it messes with the equilibrium of what I have currently. And we don't want to touch the cooldowns and ruin it. This one is dexterity 2 Dark Shroud. And I could triple the Dark Shroud deal on these. Could try to anyway. Reset. Okay. That's alright, we have 3. Here's Ori. There's 1 of those Dark Shrouds. Maximum life. Nope. Reset. Under 4k of the Forgottens. That's an adventure. Maximum life. Nope. Hey, the Fallout. Welcome in. Dexterity. Boo. I've tried to deal double damage. Damage for Dark Shadow. That's what I'm looking for. Shroud. Chance to restore primary resource. Nope. Surprised I have this much opposite left. I haven't done any opposite farming in ages. Maximum life. It's gonna be the Forgotten Souls that are gonna be a problem soon though. Dexterity we reset. How's that looking? Definitely deal double damage. Reset, here you go. Now, damage for Dark Shroud Shadow. Any crits? Boom, 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 boom. Dark Shroud Shadow. Dexterity. Nope, let's reset us. Maximum life. We're gonna reset. Dexterity here. Dexterity. We reset us. Dark Shroud Shadows. It's the primary resource. Boo-hoo. Maximum life. Resets. Death Trap, deal double damage. Resets. Dark Shroud Shadow. Dexterity. Denied again. Maximum life. Resets. Primary resource. There's this instance of these, of course, is. I don't say of course, but this instance seems really quiet. Only the two of us have the blacksmith. What is this? Well, I mean, I guess it's 5 in the morning on the server. That might have something to do with it. Dexterity resets. Maximum life. I don't like it. Boom, boom, boom. Dark Shroud Shadows. Death Trap, deal double. I can't even hit double again. I'm cursed. These. Usually it's my afternoon. I'm not sure exactly what hour they're gonna hit the patch, but we got quite a few hours before the usual time. Life, reset us. Gotta go under 3k on these Forgotten Souls very soon. Reset. Death Trap, reset us. Maximum life, reset. See how we're doing. I've been alright. How you doing, Pebble? Grind time all the time. Almost at 300. Be super chill once it hits. Next few days. Maximum life will reset us. Boom, 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 boom. Maximum life, I don't like it. Primary resource, we don't want this. I've tried to deal double damage. You're a stubborn crossbow, aren't you? What are you doing? Maximum life. Go again. Dexterity. That's a no. What is she doing? What is she doing? Maximum life. It really likes maximum life rolls. Because that's what nobody wants right now. That is primary resource. Won't reset. Look at that goat. Dexterity. Why are they sending such cute animals into hell? I don't understand. Dark Shroud Shadow, that's what we're chasing. Primary resource, that's not it. Death Trap to deal double, reset again. No, it's not. Maximum life, reset. Struggle to struggle, Dark Shroud Shadow. Dexterity, which is okay. That's not what I'm looking for. Dark Shroud Shadow. Death Trap to deal double. Reset. Nice. Reset us. How's the party? Still missing one, yeah? Alright, so I keep masterworking. It's fine. Mission is still not accomplished. Transfer primary restore. Nope. Dexterity, reset us. Dexterity. Maximum life. Primary resource. Death Trap to deal double. I think it does that pretty consistently without me dealing with that, so we don't want it. Dark Shroud here. That we do now. Here's 2. Yeah, I mean, I can convert mine, technically. Oh, right back where we started. Convert and have them, but yeah, I still need 2 grands in those spots. Maximum life. We'll reset it here. Dark Shroud Shadow. Thank you. If I could actually pick it up, that'd be amazing. Here. Switch that one. Let's grab these. Put those in there instead of the other. Wait. Grand is not even what I picked up. Here, toss that one. I want the grand one, please. Thank you. Okay, there we are. Grab these and we can get rid of them. Okay, so I'm working on this. Thank you, Ori. Okay, that's 2. We'll keep whatever this one gives me. There you go. Got the 3. Alright, so everyone's here. We are ready to do the Undercity thing. Go get my box here. Which ones do we have here? Raven Tree. I know, right? I gotta take the dungeon keys because I have no dust. Oh goodness. And this is good for a box value down here too. Alright. Now that I'm here. Do this one. Yeah, you don't really need to worry about it for this. I mean, we do get kill value. It's really that big a deal until we get to the pit. Okay, so I need to refresh all this. Let's go ahead and do these since I'm here. We want that one. We want the passive ranks because it wants a little bit of gold for a chance of those. Let's go. I swear the jungle is the worst of the entire game right now. Why is it like this? I don't know. It doesn't seem like this is doing too badly though. Alright, we're gonna go for it. So, up to the left we'll do. Right here, popping these. That'll be fine. The down southeast one's gonna be completed in a moment. If they can find that target. Is there a struggle there? Maybe a little bit. Portal. Second floor. So glad they got rid of the resolute ones. This is just my luck. We'd be perpetually trapped with getting the resolute ones. Go light another. Here you are. Got that going for us. Pop these. Yes, the leather transmog and those green eyes and the accents and the weapon and everything. So good. So good. Okay. I've got odds and ends over here. 4 out of 4 is all we need. A little bit more killing along the way. That'll do it. Now we've got ourselves a big portal. If I would actually get outside of that corner, that'd be great. Cool deal. You're not playing back then. That was your first mistake. Ori's coming through. It's fine, we got plenty of time. The vile fire starter. Okay. Good luck. Poke, poke. Okay. Now, mine an amulet to drop triple bow. Be a unique. Scepters, very nice. Go again. That bow is a Sky Hunter. 42% on the bottom. Ruined. Ruined for the aspect alone. What a shame. What a shame. Here's the next one. 52 on this. You have better ones of those flurry helmets already. Hey there, Biddy. Don't you crash when we going into this Undercity because it's a little bit important to get in here properly. Doing well, how are you doing? Okay, now what are we up to? Also another chance to get it someday, some previous experiences. So far, none of the collabs have ever come back. But it is an in-house collab, so you never know. You never know. But even when they ran the second WoW cosmetic collab, they didn't. I'm pretty sure they didn't bring back the first ones. So who knows what they do? Now we're going. This. Wreck that. There we go. Go Grand Spear Beacon up here. We'll queue this one up. There we are. Teleports. Camping over there. Chillin'. These. Alright, Death Trap is probably your best option for speed farming and all around for Rogue. Technically right now on the leaderboard there is a Twisting Blade build that is higher, but they may have fished really hard and never really actually looked into it. Most of us on that are doing Death Trap things. Electrify Obelisk. 4x4, we go Portal. The Portal now. Everybody's in instance and all that sort of good stuff. Yes, they are. It's not quite as heavy hitting as last season, but for Rogue purposes, it's still probably the best option. Good all-arounder. A Starless there. And Doombringer. We got at least one more of these, right? Glad you're good. Glad you're good. Okay, that's Starless. Crit Strike Chance Starless. I like spares, unless I need to respond it really badly. 50% on this one's not going to be good enough. Let's go ahead and do inventory before I go to the next one. No amulets with GAs dropped, right? Yeah, so we don't have any really fun passives. Too bad. Alright, otherwise, just grab these. Let's go ahead and throw these in the storage. And then I'm good to go. Druid has their new pulverized unique, and it's pretty effective. And you're doing well in the pit, too. Hydra forever, it's Dirty Devil. Hello. Okay, back to doing these again. And cruise over to this one on the far left side. Activate that beacon. Make sure we kill this up here. That looks good. We got somebody on the other side there, do we? Yeah, we'll get that one on that corner, so we're good to be right here. Voting by yourself or work. Good luck. Rah, rah, rah. All the energy. Meanwhile, I get to stare at everybody's Hydras without having to play it myself. It's beautiful. Okay, now what are we doing? Good luck. Let's do this. Lesser Afflicted. Here's the summoners we got for us. We got this to do. More of all of that. All of these completed. Now we got the Grand Spirit Beacon. So many flashing lights. It's so pretty. My barrier went splat to that damage. Unfortunately, I did not. Oh, the sorcerers. Barbs can't flash like that. That's right. That's true. Are you getting converted into a sorcerer main? Is that what you're saying? Is that what's happening right now? Where is that portal? It's all the way down there. A messy business. Go ahead and take all these corners and get stuck in every single one of them. In true Fame fashion. There you go. Yup. Yep. You fly. This is how you get 300. You fly through everything. You don't think about it. You just go. You just do. Blinders on. All guns blasting. Alia. Yeah, the latency is a pain. Yeah, season 7 would have been the one time to play Barbarian to get to 300. Gotta selling. Today, the curse is mine. Take that, and then... Did we have any more of these before we go hit the well and do the pit thing again? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Got Ori with the well for us. Go salvage this, of course. Everything else here is nothing I want. No GAs on decks and or one of the passes means those amulets aren't going to be worth my while. Although I could technically check them and maybe get something out of them. I don't think I wear them. I'm not too worried about selling non-GAs. Let's hit the Howling Warren. If my character would cooperate, getting into town is the realest struggle right now. Hello. Here, doing the grind again. Of course, still not 300 yet. So, the grind continues. I need my well. Well. I don't know how we broke this and already ended up with... Oh yeah, I see Max on there. Actually, that's Ori. Ori's the one off to the races this time. This is abnormal. See what's going on. Right here is a Howling Maw. Didn't see any fountain there, so we're killing these and going to look for the next part. I saw it blinking out there on the north. These to the next one on the right. So technically, it's speed running for XP. You say push, you mean you're hitting your higher upper limit and then trying to do like as high of a tier as you can. Do the fastest tiers that we can in the group for the levels. Okay, I'll go ahead and do first well things. Why not? I'll kill stuff. I like doing stuff. Doing stuff's alright. This potent blood is over on the other side. Don't die now while I'm being lazy. What do I get for these now? 10,377 experience. Be momentarily as this finishes up. Who's left? This over here? You're not gonna be that kind of buggy, are you? Well, I guess we got denied this one because the one thing is bugged. That's okay, let's go pit. I'm not gonna worry about it. Cruel and unusual. Cruel and unusual, I'll tell you. Why my Discord's like super sensitive today? Okay, there's the pits. On the right torment and all that sort of deal so we don't forget. Yes. Good to go. I keep lagging when I load it into these things. I'm gonna feel like eventually we're gonna black screen and nobody likes that. Okay, champions. And now I get a triple lead over here in the corner. There is our pacemaker. And now what do we have out here on right? Future remains through here. Get this done. No problems. Now, actually win suppressors. Get that blocking rotting right here for me. Okay, champion. Future remains are done. Pop you. Okay, down the southeast. Right here for us. Yeah, I mean, even if it is a game, there's like those small things I can do here and there to make it a little better. I can restart my client and then we'll give it another like borrow time. But yeah, almost everyone's having like some sort of like odds and ends issues. Especially on certain graphics cards, so it's kind of like it is what it is. Here we go. And now that I'm here, what's next? A little bit more of something, anything. Guardian awaits, well I guess that's where I'm going. Let me in. Alright, so sword, crossbow. Oval's doing fine. I can see the XP bar again. Hooray! Okay. The Hybra. The pits we go again. Okay, here's the catacombs first to start us off. Okay, this one for the champions. OBS does not run on my PC, on the gaming rig. Summoners, that fire enchanted frozer, the compounds. Okay, let's try obelisk and get rid of these. Right here, multi-shot, that's okay. Champions. Okay, clear these out. Let's see what we're rolling. Yeah, I've also heard that it's DLSS is having issues. So I turned that off and it did help me a little bit. But I still get a little bit of weird loading that I didn't have before. These over here to the right, little Tempest out as you do. That's the ads just played, Ori. So that happens. Okay, suppressors and terrors. Get that as you do. Over here to the east, yeah. Thank you though. Alright. Going out here to the east. Anything we need that way? No, we do not. And the left side. How we look? Okay, for this one. Get these as you do. Yeah, it seems like when ads pop up, your browser struggles, especially. There we go. That's a consistent thing. Here are the champions. Pop these. Got that with that shock lance. That summoner. Let's go ahead and hit that guardian's lair up here. Oh, we are moving. Purge of the land. Fine for now. And there is that done. There are swords, and we go next. Kind of interesting, like you guys who don't have ads, you still seem to have like consistent issues when the ads hit. Got it open, and I can see in the corner of my eye from the peripheral one of my monitors that has that on the slight delay. I know when the ads hit everybody. Okay, let's go. Okay. See how we're doing out here. Pop these. Vampiric explosives. And all. We gotta get that one down. Let's see what else is happening on the left side. Fine for that. And we're gonna grab that artillery for all those vampirics. Those are all good. Clear these out. Yeah, just had a restart. And for all this vampiric out here. Fine for me. Now let's see how we're doing out to west. Got that Chillin wind poison. There you are. Good to that. There's a little bit of champion things. Little clan mauler. And the left side. We're gonna hit that Korans now. And the southeast. Electrified obelisk, here you go. Let's see what else is out here on the left side for me. Okay, champions. And the southeast. Interesting enough, that one's a different like, order of operations of how it's struggling. Like, that one's no warning here. It didn't restart my timer that I can see out here, but it did restart previews that only restart usually when there's a network disturbance. No disturbance on one of the other monitors that usually is a forced refresh. Up we go. Your Collar of Frost. Right here. Cool deal. Go ahead and hit that helm. Dagger. We go next. Yeah, so I'm saying like it's having the issues, but it's like a different order of what issues than what it usually has. Unpredictable. So